Hello everybody and welcome to Evermizer Weekly Seed number 22 for the year 2024. We've got a matchup today between Cliqz and solarcell. Some mystery settings. Let's see how it goes. And yay, I actually set up the timer correctly. Right correctly. It's double correct. Alright. So, going through the opening part of the game. Just getting a few quick gourd checks in. And then moving on to the raptors. Getting some early nectar. That's nice to have. A little bit extra healing. Why not? And a petal as well. Was that a petal at a drop spot, though? At a sniff spot? Okay, interesting. Alright, horse's magic aura. Right out the gate. I'm sure that will come in handy much later. And Cliqz is done and waiting for the boy to take some damage from the flower to shift the screen up. Solar finding an acorn. And then is just going to go ahead and send the boy up and let the raptors take care of them. Oh! And Cliqz gets the skip. So Solar's just going to take a little dirt nap. There it is. Big hit. And is being dragged back to the village. Cliqz is going through the opening dialogue right now. Solar is a few seconds behind. Cryo Blast, awesome. Neat. Good to have those right out the gate. And it looks like Solar's about 10 to 12 seconds behind the run right now. Behind Cliqz. Not a big deal in the opening. A lot of the movements don't have to be as tight. Especially once some of the randomizer stuff starts to make things converge. Gladiator sword. Wow. Okay. Oh, that's the wrong one. That one. So, yeah, could... If they wanted to, just go ahead and fly away. And skip having to do the bug muck and Thrax. So kind of an open world starting. Not having to do some call beads. Not having to do the standard opening. And Solar is trying to skip through. And Cliqz just walks on up to the front door. And Solar, I think, is getting the skip, yeah. So is now in front. But I don't think he went to the hut to the far south west of the village. I don't think there was anything necessary there. There wasn't any big drops. So I think it was just some alchemy ingredients. Regrowth, not great, but some healing, something. And a biscuit. Nice. And yeah, Solar's going to go to that hut to the left. And Cliqz is done and is moving on to the wasteland. And then on to get the jaguar ring. Solar following suit. Just a few seconds behind. Quick level too. So pretty high experience this time with these settings. And Solar checking out to see what spells are available with the call beads. And getting a little bit more money and a little bit more experience. And we'll see what kind of money... Okay. So Solar goes ahead and gets up another level before going to the vendor to get the jaguar ring. Cliqz has picked his up and doesn't really get much of anything. Nothing extremely important. And see if he decides to go south or go ahead and fly away. Yeah, he's headed south. Huh, that gourd didn't trigger. It said it picked up some oil. Interesting. And Solar has finished his shopping spree. Cliqz is now in the Bug Muck proper. Picks up 3 Atlas medallions just in the mud. You know, throw out your family heirlooms. So both runners, and this is one thing that I don't, you know, I'm not as familiar with the Evermizer as I am with the, happened with the Solar side too, that the gourd didn't, like, the cap didn't empty. And I did not see what Cliqz picked up on the left-hand side. He's making a save and picks up some honey, which is nice to have. Oh, picks up the horn spear. I think that's the horn spear. I'll see on Solar's side what he picks up. The lance, not bad, even better. So both of them have cutting weapons. So this is one thing, as I said, I'm much more familiar with the mono randomizer than I am with the evermore randomizer. But if you get a cutting weapon before going to Thrax, can you go ahead and fly? Get on the Windwalker and just leave and go to the rest of the game? Or is that still a flag that needs to be triggered, is defeating Thrax in order to spawn the Windwalker? Or is it just one of those things that, like, you know, go ahead and clear it, because who knows what could be here early game, / you want to go ahead and get rid of it to get rid of, to open up the area for, oh, whatever the other boss's name is. I can't think of it off the top of my head. Cornucopia, Cleopatra, whatever. The Thrax version 2. Whoever it is supposed to be here. So I guess if you don't defeat Thrax, then you can't get that boss to proc afterwards. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I should familiarize myself a little bit with the game that I'm calling. Huh, how about that? Another biscuit. This dog's eating good. All right, Cliqz is done with all the pickups. Solar just going to get this last biscuit, and we'll be catching up. Time warp. So Cliqz checks the seeds, or the call bead spells, and so yeah, they're just a couple seconds apart now. And starting off with the lance against this boss is going to just be a nice damage boost. So Cliqz is casting, I didn't see what that was. Is this like a damage boost of some sort? I don't know what that was. Oh, no, it's a protection? Or he's just trading characters. And Solar takes a death. Uh-oh. Took the scream damage, and then a maggot got to him. So he's getting kicked back to the alchemist. That is unfortunate. Aura is what it is. I don't know what aura does. I guess it's damage protection. 77 damage is a big hit. Acid Rain is not great. I guess... Yeah, okay, so that's what aura does, is it's just magic, like alchemy protection. I don't know off the top of my head. So great, Cliqz takes down Thrax, and Solar may just sprint through this whole thing and not bother with picking up any of the gourd checks. If he remembers what is important and what is not. And the Night Basher out the gate. Well, you know, that's one of those... Oops, wrong one. Once again, wrong axe. I'm really good at tracking. Kind of a nice thing to have, because you can go ahead and, like... You know, it automatically gives you the checks to do at Gomi Tower and the sewers underneath Ebon Keep. But... You know, do you want that, really? Or is that something that you just want to put off indefinitely and not even have that be an option for you? Alright, so Solar's coming through his second attempt at fighting Thrax. And Cliqz is now running up to the alchemist on the riverbanks. Check out these gourds. little bit of money in one of those gourds. Money's nice. And Solar taking a heal real quick. 3 parts ethanol from this alchemist on the riverbanks. And Solar's now casting Aura. Cliqz takes a save and... Oops! Gets into a conversation. My bad. No, I don't want to talk to you. Just give me your goods. I just want to take what you got, old man. Alright, so Cliqz is done with the opening sequence and is headed back towards Fire Eyes Village. Solar is pretty close to defeating Thrax. And Cliqz is, I guess, just gonna do some leveling up. Maybe, like, get the lance actually up to level 1? No. Alright, Cliqz is gonna go back and talk to Fire Eyes while Solar takes down Thrax. Successful the second time around. 975 talons. I'm trying to remember how much you get normally there. So, I think it's a decent experience gain and a slight money gain, money boost from the base game. And Solar is going to be picking up his Night Basher while Cliqz goes to Strongheart's hut to get some clay. And three nectar. More healing. Nice to have. Solar switches back to the lance and takes off running. And Cliqz is going to pick up a couple more gourds left here in the south of the jungle, caught behind bushes that need to be cut. Alright. Both of Horus's extra magics have been found, just in the opening area. Extra call bead spells, rather. So good weapons to start off with. So when they wind up going to Ebon Keep, to get through the sewers, or the not the sewers, but the dungeon area where these hard monsters are that lock away a lot of Act 3. You know, no bazooka. And also, like, low levels, so not a lot of physical damage that they can really dish out. Solar gets Barrier. I don't think Cliqz has picked that up yet. I think he's about to. Yeah, that's exactly where he's headed right now. So a little high five from our runners passing each other. Hello. Hello. And Solar's now running south to... Oh, man, my brain stopped. Strongheart's, hut. To get some clay. Not a big deal down there. And 3 nectar. Don't forget the and 3 nectar. Cliqz is headed up. Finds a call bead in one of the gourds. Is headed up into the volcano base area. Oh, and I think that's it. Just checking, just that one check. Seems like. And yeah, it looks like he's about to fly to some other part of the game. And Solar, I believe, has finished all of the checks, the extra checks in the southern jungle. I think he maybe has 1 left. Yeah, he's got 1 left to go. Yeah, I think it's the other, call bead magic. Extra Horus call bead magic in this gourd right here. And Cliqz winds up going to Nobilia to start the timer sequence going with the bazaar. And Solar is not going to go up into the volcano base area, but is opting to fly immediately. Well, gonna get a few more levels and a little bit more money. Cliqz picks up Lightning Storm, pretty hefty damage. And, well, he... don't know if it's, the, alchemists have randomized spells yet, or, not chemicals, what's the word I'm looking? Elements yet. Ingredients, that's the word. I got there eventually. Cliqz picks up some wings as well and heads into the market and is just gonna be passing through. Oh, gonna go check this vendor up here. And learns escape. All right, so. And Solar kills a few more enemies to get Lance up to level 2. Could be helpful in the future. Be able to not only attack at distance, but also if any type of like Energize gets found or something like that, be able to really pump out some damage there. And so Cliqz falls down the pit outside of Blimp's cave to trigger this cutscene sequence, and Solar is just now landing in Nobilia. And is a couple of levels on Cliqz right now, which, since they don't have the bazooka and, you know, don't really have a whole lot of spells, a whole lot of ingredients for, like, blasting alchemy left and right, having some extra physical stats may be a boon right now. There's Lightning Storm as well. Yeah, it's Ash and Iron. And Cliqz is now done talking to Blimp and receives 10,000 gold coins from Blimp. Thanks, Blimp. Thanks, Sugar Daddy Blimp. Oh, man. Wow. Well, that is enough cash money to get through a good chunk of this game. And Solar's now done in Nobilia, and is gonna get the skip to head south. Cliqz is gonna check out some of the gourds here in I forget the name of the pirate town on the coast. And Solar's about to get through the cutscene and then get paid. Dino skin. Hey, armor's nice. Free armor. Not great armor, but free armor. And Cliqz is done on the cliffside and is about to continue. Oh, no, is not continuing west. What is the game plan here? I guess isn't going back to fly. Oh, right, there's another alchemist out here in the desert. Of course. Forgot about him. Gonna go to the Sting Alchemist. Yeah, it looks like the alchemist ingredients list is still the same with each vendor. Solar immediately going north to do the same, to run in the desert. Ooh, nope, is skipping. Oh, or is turning back, I don't know. Atlas. Okay, a great thing to find right here. I'm trying to think, what do they have right now? They're going to be checking real quick. They have Regrowth, they have Atlas. I'm trying to think what else. They have Aura. A couple more ongoing effects, and they could set up a permanent status with one of those. Getting poison, getting confounded. And Cliqz skipping back to Blimp's cave. And making a save and heading on. So yeah, I think it's just they're so far north already. Yeah, Solar getting the skip up to Nobilia. Cliqz is back. Hunting down a spider? Yes, okay. I think we're about to see them both attempt Atlas glitches. Getting poisoned and confounded using, I guess it would be Regrowth, Barrier, Atlas. Do they need a 6th or is it 5? I really am not Super familiar. That's a big hit. Maybe you should put on that armor. Regenerate. Okay. And then, neither of them have, pixie dust right now. I don't think. I didn't see it in Cliqz's inventory. But you took a big hit from that spider. Ooh, yeah. Well, I guess, yeah, they can just walk back into the oasis. Oh, there's plague. Nice. Okay, there's 2 effects. And Cliqz has poison and is hoping... There's confounded. All right. Well, here we go. Here comes the hacks. Yeah, I guess they did have pixie dust and I just didn't notice. All right. Yeah, Cliqz has 65,000 strength. And so does Solar. All right, so they both have the Atlas glitch successfully cast. And with I guess it really doesn't matter what weapon they have, but I will say with Solar having the spear up to level 1, you know, being able to snipe somebody. I mean, it'll eventually happen with one-shotting people, you know. Eventually, Cliqz will make it there as well. So Cliqz is taking the sky in the Windwalker to the south of the desert, and Solar is going to skip back across. And Cliqz is landing at Tinker's. And Solar, I guess, is doing the same, so didn't go to the Windwalker south, ran back up here to this one in Nobilia. Interesting. 2 crystals. Yeah, hey, this should come in handy. Whoop-dee-doo. And 2 mud peppers. All right. And Solar is landing here. Is just a little bit behind Cliqz as far as doing the checks that they're all, you know, both of them are doing in order, but has missed out on the gourd checks that Cliqz did in the pirate ship town. 1 gold coin! Oh, heavens to Betsy. What a find. And so getting through the sewer system now against these late game enemies is not going to be as big of a deal. They could still they still have to be careful not to get killed themselves, since they're low on natural defense as well as low on armor. In fact, the only armor that I've seen so far has been that dino skin that Cliqz picked up in one of the gourds on the seaside town. But they are yeah, pretty much right behind each other. But I haven't seen any other big pulls yet. Gonna go talk to Neris. 50-50 shot, what you gonna get? Nope. Better luck next time. And some gunpowder. Solar's gonna try his hand. Wrong. Alright, both of them missed that check. Cliqz is now in the dungeon to get to the rest of Ebon Keep and make his way through the rest of Act 3. We'll see if either one of them decides to go to Gomi Tower, since they have that Night Basher already. Let's see, Cliqz is level 10, Solar is level 9. Pixie Dust and Callbeat in this first house. All right, yeah, they're just... There's like a 12-second difference between the two of them right now. And now to run through and steal all of the belongings, all of the valuables to these fine citizens. And so far, just a bunch of alchemy. Well, and a Callbeat and Pixie Dust. Yeah, Cliqz is just one house down from Solar. And it's time to get the bazooka, and they have those cryoblasts. Well, oh, there's a diamond eye just laying out there. That's nice. And Solar will be picking up his as well, and both of them will be picking up the bazooka. I'll go ahead and mark that for them, and we'll see what kind of armor they decide to pick up as well. I mean, they got the 10,000 gold. You know. So they both have cryo projectiles, but we don't know if the infinite glitch is on. But still, they have 30 shots to get through the enemies. But they still also have Atlas glitch engaged, so plenty of damage to dish out in physical form. Just not a lot of alchemy going on right now. Cliqz is now talking to Lance, and Solar is about to head upstairs and do the same. Let's see what they wind up picking up. No, they're big checks. Firepower, decent damage. We'll see if it's usable. No, Feather and Brimstone. Is that... Yeah, I think that is... Oh, go ahead and pick up some iron, yeah. Iron and ash for Lightning Storm. Was that Lightning Storm? There was iron and ash. And it looks like Solar Cell is doing the same thing. Explosion. Some really heavy-hitting spells now being found. But it is, I think that the spells, as far as I can tell, that the alchemy is standard formulas, I believe. It's hard to, once again, I've said this in previous runs, and I'll probably say it in every run that I do commentary on going forward. When they pull up the alchemy list and I try and parse all of that information, it just goes by so quickly because they're just checking just that one piece of information and moving on, and they know what they're looking for, whereas I'm trying to soak everything in, and it's just a wash of information. And it's hard to tell what is necessary and what is not. So yeah, they've been doing the same run. Cliqz is now in his fight with Verminator, and Solar is walking up to his fight now. Yeah, it was a Lightning Storm that they picked up a bunch of checks for, or a bunch of casts for. They should both have come in here with 48, 49, something like that, close to max. Pretty good damaging spell. Sucks that the alchemical ingredients are 2-to-1 ratio, so you only get a max of 49 casts instead of getting a 1-to-1 ratio and a max of 99. Solar blitzing through that fight a little bit faster than Cliqz. Just able to multicast a little faster. There's a wheel! Nice. Alright, so Diamond Eye and a wheel found just going through these checks. Solar headed back south. Is he... Cliqz is now back in the sewers. Or back in the dungeon, is about to, I think, move to the sewers. Solar's come back to, to stock back up on, yeah, make sure that he has full spells for Lightning Storm. Yeah, wants to keep that capped off. Okay, a little bit of a divergence there. To make sure that he has plenty of Lightning Storm to cast going forward. So a little bit of a safety doubling back, but it could prove to be useful while Cliqz is just pressing forward. And neither of them are using the Night Basher yet. Well, Solar hasn't gotten there yet. So he's definitely not using the Night Basher to get through the rocks. But Cliqz is not bashing things down yet. Solar's going to talk to Neris again. Nope. Beefs it again. And he's making his way into the dungeon and then is going to make his way through the sewers as well. So falls a little bit... So made up some time with the fight against Verminator, but has fallen back behind Cliqz again and is further behind than he was earlier, just for doubling back to have that insurance. And Cliqz is not doing Gomi Tower. He's going to do this boss fight first. Solar is chopping through the rocks. Boom. Quick boss fight. Very quick boss fight. And finding a good bit of cash as well. And we'll see if this is anything useful. Honey. No. Alright, Cliqz, which way are you going? Okay, yeah, he's going to wing back. And fight the boys at the bridge. Solar is still making his way through the sewers. Almost done with it. Blam! That guy's dead. Blam! That guy's dead. Blam! That guy's dead. Just rapid fire child murder going on over there. And this check is going to grant another diamond eye. All right. So with it being mystery settings, we don't know if the core is in the check cycle or not. Solar, full sending it up to Gomi Tower. Well, hold on, wait, he's cracking that open. And is going to get this kill real quick. So he's not going... we'll see if he decides to go back to the bridge. Now, there are 3 diamond eyes in the pool, so he may happen upon the 3rd just if he decides to diverge. And maybe... No, he decides to go south. I think he just had the axe out and decided to use the Night Basher to break that wall. And then just move on with the rest of the kind of standard run through the checks. So Solar's about to be picking up his 2nd diamond eye as well from the bridge fight. Cliqz has gotten through the forest and is now up on the chessboard fighting the Foot Knight. And casts, what was this, Regrowth? Yeah. Just in case he takes a bump. And there's the Laser Lance in the... Hooray! And then Solar is done with his fight as well and is picking up the 2nd diamond eye. So both of them just need the gauge in order to fly up to Omnitopia. And even though they have a permanent atlas, why not sync that up with the Laser Lance as well? I wonder how necessary that, Laser Lance gives better damage. It's a higher damage weapon, but I don't think it gives better accuracy or anything like that. So it's kind of like if you have permanent atlas, why bother changing weapons to something that you've been using? Particle bombs in this day and age, wizardry. All right, Solar picks up his Laser Lance, but I wonder if you had the atlas check or the atlas glitch going on, that does it matter really whether you shift from the lance to the Laser Lance, because you already have an attack power of, whatever, a strength of 65,000. It's not like one lance over the other is going to make a difference. I don't think it increases anything like accuracy or any other type of ability. I think it's just straight up just a damage increase. Or flare. You know, Cliqz just likes running around with those neon colors. He's a man of the future. Solar is keeping with his traditional lance. Free call bead. Nice. His Ren Fair attire. And Cliqz is now out in Ivor Tower Town. Solar doing a few more checks on the east part of the castle. An Amulet of Annihilation. 3 acorns. Okay. And Solar's going to be picking up the rest of the chests here, then heading south into the town himself. So yeah, there's just kind of like an echo. There's been a chase through the whole seed of Solar just trying to keep up with Cliqz. Catching up and then doubling back and letting the tightness of those reins loosen a little bit on that second place follow-up. But both runners doing very well getting through all of these checks and getting a good scene transitions. Hardball. All right, now hardball's a spell. Back when men were men, and they just threw hard clay at each other. None of these bazookas and lightning storm. Atom Smasher. All right, neato. Just sitting upstairs in somebody's footlocker. Mine now. And Cliqz is now on the ground floor of the town, the lowest level. Solar will be picking up Atom Smasher as well. Heal learned. Don't know how necessary that will be. Especially since they're pretty much full up on healing items. Full up on honey, full up on nectar. Crush. Bronze chestplate. You gonna equip that? You gonna put that on? Don't have time! Don't have time to get dressed. I gotta be places. And Cliqz is about to head south of the town into the fields and get the hidden chests. Switches back to the normal lance for reasons. Pick up these hidden chests in the forest and then take the well skip back to Horus's camp in Antica. Get out of the way, old man. This dog's got places to be. And Solar just now entering this screen. Switching back to the lance to be able to run a little bit faster. And Cliqz skips back. Solar's got a few more things to do. Oh, gets just blocked by that, whatever that thing is called. A little hedgehog. Standing as the final boss, a guard between the trees. And Cliqz decides to go, well, he's breaking through the rocks right now. Just to get these checks. Is he going to do the pyramid first? And Solar instead heading north to the halls of Kalaja. So Cliqz sends the dog in, and Solar, I guess, is going to get Megatar first, and then it'll be an interesting choice whether he decides to do the rest of the checks here, or if he decides to just do the boss and then bail and go south to the pyramid. But he should be able to blitz it down pretty quickly. And navigates the hidden bridge, the invisible bridge, very well. And here comes the Megatar fight. I'll try and keep an eye. Done! And there it goes. Here it comes, and there it goes. All right, I'm trying to keep an eye on what Cliqz is picking up on the left-hand side as well. See if there's anything there. And Solar gets nothing. Boo! Except for a lot of money and a little bit of experience. Is he going back in? Nah, he's done. So he's about to run through and, is he going to check these rocks first, or is he going straight to the pyramid? Straight to the pyramid. Doesn't have time to break rocks. And, oh, this dude's in the way. Get out of here. Shove him. Push him. And Solar's now ready to get the boy and pup duo unlocking doors, and is sending the boy up to the top of the pyramid. And Cliqz is on the second level, I believe. Yeah. Double drain. Not a lot of commentary going on right now. Shell hat! Crusader sword. Wait, Crusader sword? Oh no. That's, yeah, they have the gladiator sword. I attributed it the first time. They picked up the gladiator sword, so they picked up... I'll unmark it for Solar. He doesn't have it yet. Oh, What's Cliqz doing? If you find a weapon, does it undo... Atlas glitch? I don't think so. Alright, Cliqz is now back on the base floor. And is going to fight the Sons of Anhur. In just a second. Solar getting stopped by the most annoying bone buzzard. Get this guy out of the way. Also lost his Atlas glitch. I wonder why that happened. I don't know as much about how this stuff is procced. Perhaps someone in the comments can... Maybe it's just something that I missed. Some event that I didn't see. And now, with doing some skipping, Solar is now technically ahead of Cliqz a little bit. With blitzing through a few other things. And gets a gauge. All right. Well, I guess we're done here. So Solar's now ahead and just leaves. Cliqz is now about to go fight this boss. So Solar's ready to go to space. And Cliqz gets frozen a little bit with that slow burn. Gets his gauge. And we'll see what he decides to do. Sends the dog back across. And wings out. And Solar's already made it across the river back to the east side. And is going to shop real quick, it seems. Neither of them needing to do the vigor fight, which is nice. Making a save. And flying away. And Cliqz is now across. He's going to check this alchemist real quick. Solar immediate, just like, no hesitation. Let's go. We're moving forward. And Cliqz is going to check out what the man in the cave that normally gives you drain and double drain has. And yeah, Solar's coming back and going immediately to Tinker's Tower. So for the majority of this run, up until just the last couple of minutes, Solar has been trailing Cliqz, and now with Cliqz doing a few more checks and Solar playing a little bit more aggressively, has taken the lead, and it's paid off. And now Cliqz is flying away. And they're both stuck in this cutscene with Tinker explaining about the contraption that they've been flying around in already for so much of this game. And so Solar's now turning in the Diamond Eyes wheel and gauge and is about to blast off. Cliqz to follow shortly thereafter. Once again, we have mystery settings, so we don't know. I don't know off the top of my head. The cutscene coming up the steps out of the forest in Gothica. If that cutscene where they spot the core, the energy core, always happens, or if that is indicative of the energy core actually being there or not for the randomizer. I believe that it just always happens. But I may be mistaken. It may be that if you see the core, that cutscene happens and the energy core is there. But we also don't know whether this is going to be a short boss rush or a full boss slog. So, Solar's now up in Omnitopia, and Cliqz is blasting off again himself. And both of them have pretty good damage, having the bazooka and cryoblast. And Solar, I think, was trying to Saturn skip to the center and saw that that was not viable. So I guess that means that, yeah, you need to, maybe that skip to the boss room isn't possible unless you have the energy core and the randomizer. And that's a way that you can tell that if you get if you know that you're getting that skip, or you can't trigger it rather, then you can be fairly certain that you need to go get the energy core at the vanilla location. Cliqz doing the same thing. We'll see. Yeah, this must be something that you can do as kind of a telltale sign. If you are confident in triggering the Saturn skip, if you're unable to Saturn skip after a few tries to the final boss area that's in the center of Omnitopia, then you go, okay, well, we need to get the energy core to actually unlock it. So. Force field. Nice to find here at the end. And Solar's making a save, and is going back down to the surface. So both of our runners will be going back to the chessboard to get the vanilla energy core. Solar stealing some of Tinker's valuable conditioner. How rude. Cliqz is now landing at Tinker's Tower, and Solar has gotten through. Good. One more shot at Neris. One more. 500 gold. And Solar's dog. I know he hit a rat, but it looked like he eviscerated Neris. The blood splatter happened right on the same area as the same tile as the sprite. For the boy. What a way to go. And Cliqz not even bothering with that check. Well, no. Cliqz is in fact bothering with this check. And Cliqz, I think, was going to try and exit the drawbridge, but the drawbridge is up at the moment. So you have to go through the dungeon and then the sewers, and then double wing through the forest. And now Solar's making the climb back up to the surface, and is going to run down the other side of the checkerboard, or chessboard, or whatever you want to call it. Ooh, okay. Alright, so the energy core is not vanilla. Well. Well, what next? Now we have an energy core hunt. Fantastic. Cliqz is through the forest and is about to climb up out of the hole and get the same information from the right side pit of the chessboard. So we're about to run and do a bunch of boss checks? Where to go? I think Cliqz gets his prize of a wad of clay. So where is Solar headed? He's taking a long route, I guess, back to get to Antica, maybe? And Cliqz is, I guess, headed the same way. Yeah, I guess it's faster to do that and just sprint and backtrack through the well skip to get to Horus's camp than it is to, even if you know the path, go forward through the forest. I'm sure that the two of them know this game a lot better than I do, and know that one path is faster than the other. And so let's see where Solar decides to head. Cliqz is now back in the lower level of Ivor Tower Town. He's going to open up these checks that Cliqz did earlier, which we know is a bunch of nothing. He's also going to talk to this alchemist that Cliqz has already done. So, as Solar is doubling back, doing these checks that Cliqz has already done, looking for this energy core, that's giving Cliqz time to catch up. So we'll see if Solar can find the energy core first in a new check, a fresh check before. Yep, and see, there's all these checks here in the town that Cliqz did earlier. Oh, this is the thing, that if it were vanilla, or if it were like skippable, and you were able to the energy core, and you were able to just like walk in and start fighting the bosses, Solar would be miles ahead. But now that they're looking for the energy core, Cliqz is kind of ahead, just because he's done more checks that he doesn't have to go back and now do. And yeah, see, Solar's hitting all this stuff, and Cliqz can just skip it. And is about to get the rock skip across the desert. And this is either, I don't know what this is going to be with 2 diamond eyes already found, if this is going to be Vigor, or if this is going to be, yeah, this is going to be Aegis. I guess the time is probably passed for the Vigor fight. Or Vigor. However you pronounce it. It's pronounced Vigor, but I like to think it's Vigor because it's just like a person's name. It seems more like actually nominal. So Solar is not going to do the Aegis fight and is flying, okay, to the swamp and volcano area back in Prehistoria. Oh wait, no, Cliqz, yeah, triggered the Vigor fight. Never mind. I thought it was going to be the Aegis fight. So a bunch of new checks coming up. Solar is going into the swamp, and Cliqz is going to get all of these chests here down in the holding cell, and then fight Vigor. Looking for that energy core. 8 parts ash. A lot of ash. From all the people that died beforehand. Learned Lance. Already had a Lance. Now you've learned it. Miracle Cure as well. So not in any of those gourds. And now it's boss time. So yeah, now they're just kind of scrambling and just trying to find the thing they need. It's just going to be this weird, shitty one-off check that somebody's just going to stumble across. Alright, Cliqz starts up his battle against Vigor. Bronze helmet. I don't think anybody's equipped any armor. They're just zoomies. Just zoomies through the whole game. Don't have time to do the rest of it. Solar has his dog waiting on the opposite side, and is going to run him across. Cliqz has killed Vigor, and what are we going to see here? Solar's now going into the Salabog fight. I don't know what that said. Receive something. Or no. 4 feathers. Okay, I think it was still some sort of ongoing just status effect or something like that. Solar biding his time and getting the 999 hit. Boom, Salabog is down. And Cliqz has a bunch of cutscenes to be pressed through. Solar takes down Salabog and is about to receive a reward from Blimp. So what's next for Cliqz? Well, I guess he could do the Aegis fight. Nope, he's out of here. And Solar receives Revealer. Well, okay. I guess. Cliqz gets Nitro from Blimp. Well, both of their checks have been fruitless. Super fun. Cliqz's dog gets slapped with plague. Just trying to live his life. Just trying to move through. And Solar is now headed up the path to the volcano. And Cliqz is coming back as well. Raptor Cave has been dispatched. There it is! There's the energy core in the Raptor Cave. Alright, we'll see if Cliqz decides to go to the volcano or the swamp first. What is the choice? What is the decision? Solar's in go mode now. Cliqz! Wow! Once again, making up lost ground, just making one decision as opposed to another. If he had done the same thing, and gone to the swamp first, you know, it would, tacked on a few more minutes to this run, but he's about to go to the Raptor Cave and get his energy core as well, so he's not far behind, but he is still behind. We don't know what kind of boss fight we're getting into yet. Solar has now made it back to Omnitopia, and Cliqz gets his energy core as well, and is also in go mode. And Solar is blitzing back across. I guess he's going to check to see first if it is short, like boss rush, or if it's the full boss. And if it's full boss, probably will bail and go stock up at the shop. But if it's boss rush, you just, I guess just send it. So Solar's now down in the sewers in the underbelly of Omnitopia. Cliqz is on his way back up to Omnitopia right now. Solar makes a save and teleports to the center. And Cliqz has made his way back up to the overall field. And what do we got? It is a boss rush. Alright, short boss rush. So that means Metal Magmar at half health, and then Carltron's robot at full health. So Solar gets behind and just ganks the shit out of Metal Magmar. And then has invincibility going on and is just going to slap him down. So this is going to be Solar's race right now. And there it is. Solar's done at 1 hour, 3 minutes, 42 seconds. GG's to Solar. Cliqz should be wrapping up his seed in the next minute. Very close race. Interesting ebb and flow between the two racers of doing certain checks in different orders, or some of them skipping different checks. And some of it also coming down to the speed and efficiency of cycling through different menus and boss fights and things like that, deciding to do or certain checks versus skipping certain checks. And Cliqz takes down his Metal Magmar, and he is, the boy's immune right now, and he's going to just slap down Carltron Robot. And it should be about a minute difference here is what it's going to look like. Yep, 1 hour, 4 minutes, 40 seconds. So, yeah, 58-second difference between these two runs. GG's to both Cliqz and Solar. Congratulations, making it through. Solar is the winner here at our fake little mock-up race here, so congratulations doubly to him. Thank you so much for tuning in and listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to check out the Evermizer, I've got a link down below in the, whatever it's called, the doobly-doo. The description, that's the word I'm looking for. Words are hard, you know. Doing commentary, I'm done. I'm done with words. Down in the description of the video, you can check out the link to the Evermizer and play it yourself. There's also a link to the Discord for the Evermizer community. You can go and ask questions there, hang out, run the weekly siege yourself if you feel so inclined. There's also links to Cliqz and Solar's YouTube and Twitch channels. I believe they both have both. Whatever they have, I've linked it down below. So go give them a follow, go support them as well. I'd like to say thank you to both of them for letting me rebroadcast their races, their streams for this particular purpose. And that's it. I'm going to log off. And thank y'all so much for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.